friends, it's Christine Vicenti with Queen City Stamp Art, and I'm back today to share a really cute Clean and Simple card using the Merry Moose bundle from Stampin' Up. So the Merry Moose bundle is a very nice bundle that includes a stamp set and a punch, a coordinating punch that punches out the moose shape. And this little bundle was actually featured last year in the holiday catalog, and they brought it back. And this year it's in the August to December mini catalog on page 27. You can see some fun project ideas as well as a close-up of the images. And I'm going to use this bundle today to create this cute card. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a base card in Very Vanilla. And I just cut the base card and folded it in half. And then I took a layer panel of Very Vanilla, measuring 5 1/4 by 4, and I dry embossed it using the Tastefully Textile embossing folder to give it a little woven texture. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some adhesive here and some ribbon from the one of the ribbon sets in the annual catalog. It's this beautiful kind of a linen-y type of ribbon, and we're just going to lay this, we're going to lay the ends in the adhesive I just put down like that and wrap it around the front of the card and then tack it down into that adhesive just like this. And then we're going to take a little piece of linen thread that I already cut off of my spool, and we're going to tie a bow here. We're just going to lay this, actually I'm just going to lay this on the panel like that for now, and we'll set this aside and do a little bit of stamping. So for the stamping we're going to be using soft suede and garden green inks. So this is a garden green layered rectangle panel. It's a stitched rectangle, and I'm going to stamp one of the little pine tree images here in the bottom right corner, just like this. So this is a tone on tone. It's garden green ink on garden green cardstock. And then I'm going to use the soft suede ink to stamp the silhouette shape of the moose on a scrap of Very Vanilla. Oh, whoops. I put it on the stamp. I put it on the block the wrong way. Let's try that again. Good thing paper has two sides, right? There we go. And then we're going to use the moose punch to punch out this cute moose. So it's very easy to flip it over and just line it up with the punch. I try to line up the feet first, and then I kind of twist it a little bit to make sure the antlers are in there. And then we have the moose. And then we're also going to use, I have this little piece of Very Vanilla, this little scrap, and we're going to stamp the sentiment on here. And the sentiments in this set are very sweet. This one says, enjoy the stillness of the season. And so I'm just going to kind of stamp that in the center of this little strip, like that. And then I'm going to take my scissors. I'm going to get this out of the way. I'll take my scissors and just make a little fishtail pennant bottom on here to kind of finish that off. And then I'm going to trim some of this off. This is a little bit too long, so I'm going to take about 1/4 inch off the top, like that. And then this part is going to get stapled to this piece. So I'm going to use my little tiny attacher from Tim Holtz. And I'm going to have it stick off the end just a tiny bit to add some interest. And I'm going to staple it onto the panel so that you have a little bit of metal on there. That kind of makes an extra little accent. So then what we're going to do is I'm going to use foam adhesive to pop up this panel off the card base. I'm just going to flip it over and add my adhesive here. And then we're going to attach this over that ribbon we glued to that front panel. We'll bring this back into the screen like this. And we're going to attach this in the center so it's popped up. I'm just going to center this on the panel like that. And then we're going to take and tie this ribbon, because now we can see the positioning of it perfectly. We're just going to tie this like that and cinch the ribbon part and use the thread to make a little bow. This just adds kind of a fun little ribbon element to the card. and a little bit more texture, you know, and interest to the design. And then I'm just going to trim these ends off with my scissors, like that. And then we will glue this to the card base, the front of the card, with our, just flat, with our adhesive. Just going to center that on the card panel, like so. And then we'll add our little moose here, and we'll pop him up with some adhesive as well. And I'm just going to center him here in front of the tree. So the tree is kind of in the background like that. And then the last bit to embellish, I'm going to use some of these Flowers for Every Season gems. These are those little clear and green colored gems that have no adhesive on the back. We're going to use some of the clear ones. So I'm going to pick a few clear ones out of the bottle here, out of the little jar. And they come in a couple different sizes, which is nice. And they have a flat back, so we can, they'll stay nice and secure on the card front like this. And we're going to use some of the fine tip glue pen adhesive to attach them. And so hopefully this is going to work for me this time. Sometimes this doesn't work because I leave it on my desk open and it dries out, and then I need a pin to clear it up, but I think it's okay today. Yeah, it's okay. So we're just going to put that down. And this will dry nice and clear. You won't see the adhesive ooze out from the side, but I try to use just a tiny bit to secure these. I'll just add 3 of those here on the card, and they'll dry and it will look beautiful. And that's the finished card for today. So a very simple design. I think what makes this so simple is the color scheme is so soft and neutral with the green and the brown and the very vanilla. There's quite a bit going on the card, but it still has a very simple feel to it. So I hope you enjoyed the card for today. You can check out all the details on this card by going to Queen City Stamp Art and clicking on the blog tab. And if you need to order anything or you want to get this bundle for yourself, you can order through Queen City Stamp Art as well. Just go to the shop tab. So thanks so much for checking this out. Bye.